David Menzies for Rebel News here in Toronto. Well, folks, I'm standing outside the Waldorf Academy because, as you probably know, Sunday, May 9th is indeed Mother's Day. Oh, but not at the Waldorf Academy. No, Mother's Day and Father's Day, they've been canceled. Incredibly, we were tipped off by a parent who didn't want to come on camera. And it's actually another shocking example of wokeism. A notification went out to parents, and it says the following. The faculty and administration team have been discussing what our school can do to make Mother and Father's Day more inclusive. Kindly refer to articles and resources below. Please share your ideas. Over the years, the Waldorf Academy kindergarten and some lower school grades have crafted cards and gifts to honor parents on the days we traditionally know as Mother's Day and Father's Day. Because we are shifting away from gender-specific events and celebrations, we are exploring options to rename Mother's Day and Father's Day whilst continuing to uphold special day opportunities for the children to express their love and gratitude. And folks, here are the 5 ideas that they have here at the Waldorf Academy to replace Mother's Day and Father's Day. A, Parent Day. B, Family Day. C, not celebrate it at all. Families can celebrate at home. D, Spring Day. And E, other. You know what? I like other. And you know what I would fill in for other? Let's call Mother's Day Mother's Day and Father's Day Father's Day, but I think that's off the table. And it is just absolutely incredible. By the way, I looked at some of the resources that the Waldorf Academy links to. Do you know even the kindergarten kids are taught the doctrine of Black Lives Matter at this school? It's astonishing. Folks, I interrupt this video for a very urgent message. You know it's only a matter of time before the Silicon Valley tech giants come and crush Rebel News, or at least try to crush Rebel News once and for all. We're not going to let that happen. Please go to rebelnews.com. That's rebelnews.com. We need you to sign up with us there on our website. We need your phone number. We need your email address. We do not share your personal information with anyone else. But if we can get that information from you, you can maintain your relationship with Rebel News going forward in the future. In any event, I did reach out to the director here at the Waldorf Academy, Miss Sherry Grogan, and I had 5 specific questions to ask her about this reimagining of Mother's Day and Father's Day. Namely, number 1, is there anyone else backing this initiative in terms of faculty members or parents? Number 2, what feedback have you received from parents so far? And number 3, if most parents state in your survey that they don't want Mother's Day and Father's Day to be renamed, will you respect their wishes? Number 4, is there not a degree of irony here, namely in attempting to be more inclusive with a name change? Aren't you actually being less inclusive to the vast majority of children who presumably do have mothers and fathers and have no issue with Mother's Day and Father's Day? And number 5, I assume one of the reasons parents pay high tuition fees so that their children can attend a private school, such as Waldorf, is that they can avoid the politically correct nonsense that is so de rigueur in the public school system. What makes you think there is an appetite for changing Mother's Day or Father's Day to Parent Day or Family Day or Spring Day or any other alternative in the first place? To her credit, Ms. Grogan did get back to me, but she didn't answer any of the questions. She just supplied me with a statement. It reads, as a school community, Waldorf Academy has taken up the work of social healing. We hold space for discomfort as it arises and encourage dialogue as we audit our curriculum, our operations, and our ethos. As a faculty and administration team, we have reached out to our Waldorf families for input ahead of the upcoming Mother's Day holiday to help inform our work. Putting these questions before our Waldorf families for consultation is critically important at a Waldorf school. We are gathering feedback and consulting with our community. We are heartened by our collective ability to foster healing and sustained community care. Sincerely, Sherry Grogan. As I said, folks, I had 5 specific questions. Did you see any of those questions answered in that statement? And this seems to be, yet again, in our cancel culture, wokeism environment in which we live, a solution for a problem that simply does not exist. And I mean, to make this personal, I was not raised by my mother and father. It was my grandparents that raised me. I remember in elementary school doing crafts for Mother's Day and Father's Day. I never felt excluded. I simply made the craft for my grandmother on Mother's Day and my grandfather on Father's Day. I think children are far more resilient than some of these educators think. After all, a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. Oh, what am I doing? I'm quoting Shakespeare. I'm pretty sure that's off the curriculum here at Waldorf too. For Rebel News, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Well, folks, you probably heard the news by now. YouTube is undoubtedly coming to kill us. They have completely demonetized us. The other day, they gave us a strike for no good reason whatsoever. So please, we want you to stay in touch with Rebel News. Go to rebelnews.com. That's rebelnews.com. We need some of your personal information, such as your email or cell phone number. Trust me, we don't share that with anyone, but we want to remain relevant to you, and we can't depend on YouTube any longer.